with Tom Luganbill and Ish Schropp here in Charlotte. Taylor McGregor down in the field at a still empty Lavelle Edwards Stadium. UTSA, the Roadrunners in town, and they'll take on a team that, again, has been flat out dominant in the early season. BYU beating its opponents by an average of 41 points per game, offensively unstoppable.
Anish, it's almost looked effortless, and at times it has been. Almost 600 yards per game, almost 50 points per game.
Leading the nation in completion percentage, second in passer rating. And on first down, he goes out of the backfield to Gunnar Romney, who's got 3 straight 100-yard games and a first down pickup for Romney.
Throws like that throughout the day, off balance, on platform, and with different arm angles.
24 out of 26 last week. 2 for 2 today. Dax Milne deep into UTSA territory. The most impressive part about his high completion percentage, he's not dinking and dunking on bubble screens. He's throwing it downfield.
Yeah, this is a great navigation of the pocket. He keeps his eyes downfield, and look at where he anticipates that throw. He barely looked at him. It was very Patrick Mahomes-like in the sense and substance in terms of how Zach Wilson's playing.
Back to the air. Wilson has Neil Pau'u. He lost the football. It's on the ground. And did he recover, or does UTSA have it? And the Roadrunners take it away early.
Well, if you want to get this BYU offense off schedule, take the ball away from him. I mean, what a tremendous play.
By BYU, recovered by UT.
Middle Tennessee, but back in the lineup after missing just one game. Harris rolling to his left. And that's intercepted by Troy Warner. He threw it up in the air in no man's land. He's on the last play. It was a Frank Harris interception. Tom Luganbill, what is he thinking?
I do not know what he's thinking. The read should be the clear out down the sideline, down to the flat route with the fullback, and then the
BYU back to work inside its own 10 after the Warner interception. First run play, it's Tyler Algier, and that's what he does so well. The first guy never seems to bring him down. And play action could be in play now for BYU. Wilson gets rid of it quickly, and he's got Isaac Rex, his big tight end. He is 4 for 4 on the season, still only 11 incompletions all year. And that's Carter Wheat, another tight end, big number 96, rumbling for a big game. Algier motions out. Screen pass goes to Tyler Algier. Little stutter step, and he's going to be well shy of the marker, driven out by a horde of Roadrunners. And how many net yards would you get on a punt from this end of the field?
No question.
Wilson backpedaling, chased, throws on the run, downfield, incomplete. To hold. He is immune to broadcaster jinx. 19 straight for Duplessis. Zach Wilson steps up, shovels it ahead. You said it earlier, not me.
You.
That's Mason Wake. You said he's got a little Mahomes in him. And this is Gunnar Romney. Lowers his shoulder. Second down comes.
He's come into his own this season. He had shown signs of brilliance the past few years, but this year, the first time he really feels healthy and comfortable in this offense.
Tunnel screen, Romney. And into Roadrunner territory. Yeah, UTSA missing some key pieces on that defense. That is Neil Pau'u inside the 40. Opening day starter back in the lineup at QB. This is Algier. That was dangerous. And he's a dangerous downhill runner. It always seems he finishes the run with a couple of extra yards, picking up 18.
I told him he looked like Bane from Batman when we saw him the other day.
Second and goal for BYU out of an empty set. And a strike to Dax Milne. Goal. And now Katoa joins Wilson in the backfield. Here's Romney. And he is stood up. Fourth down coming up for BYU.
He had right here, you've moved the ball, but you don't have any points to show for it. Take them when you can get them.
Wilson flushed. Floats it back in the end zone. Pau'u Did he stay in bounds? No signal yet. They will confer. And it is a touchdown for Neil Pau'u. And they will likely look at this upstairs. Beautiful evidence. It's not a touchdown to overturn this call. And I keep coming back to this one. It looks like he's got both feet in and he completes the catch. Harris running the speed option. Sincere McCormick clobbered in the backfield by Kavika Fanua for UTSA. Dean, the Australian, lets it fly. Booming kick. Fair catch called for by Milne.
And he said he would act like he was the elementary school quarterback trying to learn from everybody else around him, although he had more experience. And
speed option, it's Algier, got a great block from Romney, and then driven out of bounds. Could a fake be in play? No. And Sheldon Jones makes the fair catch at the 6.
The corner's dropping. That's where you want to be, and they go right to the outside, and there it is.
They brought 4. That throw had a lot of hang time on it.
All previously.
Lucas Dean, a terrific leg. Fair catch is called for, but it lands out of bounds. Oklahoma State. Cowboys, its best bet for the college football playoff, which was likely true before that game started. How about Algier? We were talking about it on the last drive. There is a flag down.
Offside, number 9. Defense lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty is declined.
You saw Tyrone Nix a moment ago. Spent a lot of time in the SEC. He's the defensive coordinator for the Roadrunners. Wide open. Milne is bumped out of bounds. Hired the right coach.
Absolutely.
Wilson pumps. There is Katoa. Into the end zone with ease. I'll let you say it because you said it earlier.
Did you see how he got the ball out? It's just this subtle little nuance. Watch it. It might not always be pretty, but look how he had to get it out. See his elbow? That's the only way he makes the throw. He can't throw that over the top. He's got to just a little flip on the sideline. Really well-designed play on the screen.
To lose last night. There is McCormick trying to get to the edge. And the sophomore physics major tripped up. Kavika Fanua, we'll have to monitor. Harris, again, came off the field a little gimpy, had the sprained knee a couple of weeks ago. Great punt by Dean, and it's going to die inside the 2-yard line. That has been turning out punters and kickers left and right at the college level. Algier bulldozes his way for a first down.
How to recruit as a high school junior and senior, had an ACL on injury on both legs.
Look at Algier again, adding.
Auburn, LSU, Florida would be 3 to come to mind.
A first down run for Katoa. Well, I say this.
Mode here.
Another check down. That's Isaac Rex. Last name is Isaac's dad, a former All-American tight end at BYU, Byron. There's a shot downfield.
Whoa.
And he puts it right in the breadbasket of Romney, who cannot hold on.
They've had some bright spots on the ground.
5 games into the season, it's taken 4 quarterbacks, and Narcisse subdued.
Or more than anybody else in college football. So you really thought that BYU would be able to take advantage of that. Not the case to this point.
And the Roadrunners will get the ball to begin the second half.
Routes. So they come out with the hitch route and go right to it. I like it.
Sincere McCormick, the nation's leading rusher, wrapped up like a Harper. The
Cougs.
Narcisse to the air, it's tipped, and it falls. That doesn't matter.
He doesn't care.
3 for 3 would be allowed by its conference. Against a 3-man rush, now delayed pressure. And this is Neil Pau'u, who has a touchdown in this game. Showing pressure on 3rd and 6. 4-man rush. High throw brought in by Milne. Got away from Parks momentarily, but still shy of the marker. And BYU's going to have to punt. UTSA has converted 3 straight 3rd downs after starting 0 for 6. And Jalon Williams erased in the backfield. Quarterback power. Instead, Narcisse will throw. McCormick canceled by Willis. And another good punt. Cougars need the 20. Wilson gets rid of it quickly. And there is Dax Milne. You brought up the Milne at Bingham. Wilson at Corner Canyon, which is now the preeminent power in the state of Utah. Used to be Bingham. Downfield. Gunnar Romney makes the catch. And if he got away from Tariq Woolen, it would have been a touchdown.
Up and vertical, this ball's probably overthrown, or it might be undercut by the defender by bringing him across the field. He could have even done a little bit more, gave him a chance.
Wilson, who has 5 rushing touchdowns using his feet. Powell lined up in the slot. There's the quarterback run, and Wilson with his 6th rushing touchdown of the season.
Had a great defensive plan in making the change at quarterbacks, give him a chance in the passing game on offense.
That time it was Kafusi first half. Free play. And Franklin snatches it out of the air for a TD.
That we have seen.
Number 58, defense. That penalty is declined.
And you know what? By getting it up and high, you give yourself.
The pillow killers. Yeah, with the towels rallying, something that Jeff Traylor and his staff brought to this program is bringing the 5 pillars.
4-man rush on 3rd and 11. Narcisse in trouble and sacked. Brought down by Gabe. Matter if a player's defenseless or not.
Right.
2nd and 8 after a 2-yard gain. Wilson. And that's Dax Milne, who's you see guys wearing 1-2-0, 2-1-0 really for UTSA. Those are the tough guys. Part of the triangle of toughness. Powell. And
they're a really good football team.
there's pressure. Wilson off his back foot. Wants Milne. Who else?
On his hand, he probably intercepts that football.
Algier. Another strong finish to his run. Happens now here on 3rd and 2.
You're on it.
They give it to the fullback. And how about Wake dragging tacklers and bulldozes all the way to the 5-yard line. And
Holding, number 63, offense.
he can hit it from 55. Wilson tosses to Algier. Full head of steam. Here he comes. And Tyler Algier all the way down to the 12.
This is in a 2-possession game.
UTSA with all 3 of its timeouts. Katoa. Tornadoes to the 6th. 3rd header tonight. How about BYU? They took over with 8:29 on the clock. They've used up more than 6 minutes. Algier into the end zone. A little punctuation. Now that's how you finish off the game. He's on this team. 2-1-0, the San Antonio area code. Justin Smith, again, we told you, starting in place of Oldroyd.
And the time it took for TCU in the Big 12, it wasn't easy those first few years.
Narcisse has been a boon for BYU. As of right now, the only team out west playing football.
They had some scheduling issues. You could always book a Pac-12 team, which would beef up the schedule.
Another nice throw by Narcisse. It's non-Power 5 teams.
Right.
Getting away from Batty. Narcisse. And it's caught in the end zone by Dingle for a touchdown. Hang on. UTSA not going away. They're an onside kick recovery from having a chance here. Bouncing ball. It's loose. The Cougars say they have it. College football, the resurgence of BYU. You talk to, Algier nearly lost it. And able to cover it up, and all of Cougar Nation held its breath, and now coming after Rico. He just gets it off. Rico goes down. That's 2 weeks in a row now for UTSA, where a roughing the kicker penalty cost them a chance at having a chance at the end of the game.
After it.
Roughing the kicker, number 10, defense, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic, first down.
Thing in between. again, that's why.
Knowing what we know about Kalani Sitake and this staff, there's a teaching moment to be had in the week to come.
There is no doubt for both teams.
Now the Roadrunners, better than advertised. They gave BYU all they could handle, made this a 4-quarter game despite being a 5-touchdown underdog. But the Cougars prevail at home. Houston next. BYU still unbeaten, 4-0. Best start in 6 years. For Tom Luganbill and Taylor McGregor and our entire ESPN crew, I'm Anish Shroff. Taylor says farewell from Provo. We say farewell from Charlotte. BYU victorious.